in service to the realm. Let's go, Chronos. The task continues. Skira grows in strength. Don't seem to want to leave.
Last night, but some sort of fluke possibility that happened all because...
Sure, why not? Better. Through Aphira as before. The Satyr currently in charge. How many of these do they have? Your soul be damned, traitor.
What have you done? The Titan Chronos ought to have been destroyed, not taken in. The rot is in his very soul and cannot be removed. But my daughter, she sent word that she is well, and what am I to do with all of this?
Excellent. Remnant forces. Another pylon. Shiver. Gone. Now for the last one.
Long have my brothers, foster sisters, and I.
Ooh. Yes. For me. So many different streets. Almost through.
It is quite common to experience mixed emotions at the outcome of a war, and to have been denied a violent resolution to our plight. Although from what I gather, there is violence still to come.
Bronze. Phrenos, hypnotize. See you in the crossroads. Time zone there. Hold. Olympus, I accept this message. Tombstone. Barrier destroyed.
Ares and I were just chatting about how we...
I think it's merely that a proper war brings out the best in all of us, even in you, Apollo, and in me. The rigors of conflict forge unbreakable bonds and make for powerful blessings.
Olympus, I accept this message. Why am I unsurprised you're still here offering your wares, even with every... Not even then. Got it. Be safe, Lord Charon. Polyphemus, your service to the Titan Chronos is complete, Cyclops. His war against...
I was just wondering how come I haven't gotten paid.
Chronos was compensated.
What do you even...
That'll show him. Ah. Maybe I should switch. The figurine. Next. Warships risen. from the depths, all headed for Olympus. The ship's helm. Beg pardon? Transfer me. Exit gateway activated.
Seen you here or anywhere in far too many nights. Something's off. I don't know what, but I think Chronos might be up to something new. His forces have been acting very strange.
His forces have been acting very strange because Chronos abandoned his campaign. Icarus, our war is won. The House of Hades is restored. You'd not believe me if I told you how, but it's true.
Chronos has given up. Wait, what? No, but we just fought more of his forces here. You're really serious?
When am I not? The Titan of Time is changed. We were able to get through to him finally in the moment when his continued existence was on the line. I'm off to Olympus now, to make certain things are stable over there.
I can't believe it. Well, I mean, of course. How did I know?
Cheers, Icarus. Bye. Circe's Island.
From ponds.
Behave yourselves.
There you are. Baron, where have you been for all these nights, Poppet? So many oddities took place, each stranger than the last. Those ghastly sailing.
Chronos is defeated, madam. And I mean for good. That's likely why his forces have been notably disorganized.
Good heavens, why, no! Unless...
Well, yes. What now?
Oh my, this is... Oh! Now off with you!
Am I... Oh. Here, little fish.
The waters teem with life.
Caught out. Is this a crab? More steps to be retraced. Got you. In the name of Hades. Right. Now to set a course. Predictable. we go. In the name of Hades. Here's the gold.
Thought that was you. Not seen you here in a while, babe. And what happened to Typhon anyway? There's been no sign of him at all.
Typhon had to leave reality as we know it. Though, sorry, Eris. I suppose you didn't even have a chance to introduce yourself to...
No, I didn't. Though if he's so easy to get rid of, maybe it's for the best. So what are you going to Olympus for anyway? It better not be some sort of feat.
Come on, you stupid thing!
Everyone's invited. Got something for you. I got you. I'll be right with you. One for the both of us. Fired up. How could you do this to me, babe?
Fear of the realm spreads. Oh. Phoenix. I'm here. That's not your property. The Titan's remnant legion still not giving up. Ensnared. Those statues should be activated now. Lady Demeter! Feels even sturdier. That shade needs you, Chronos. Rest easy now.
It is I.
I see. Let's use those wings to fly away, Draken. This mountain's for the gods. Greater strength. my authority. For my father. Vengeance. An unseen sigil over there. Lady Hestia!
That's settled.
Excellent timing.
We have achieved a monumental victory, cousin. Although the annihilation of one's enemies can be a serviceable outcome in war, surrender often is preferred. I trust the others have...
Yes, of course. And congratulations to you all, Lady Athena. My only regret is that this siege...
Abandon that regret for the rabble that still plagues the... Wise choice. No mercy out there.
All without a scratch. Well, there goes that. No, thanks. In the name of Hades. I have the gold.
Agent of Change. Well, Agent of Change. The monster Typhon is eliminated and my master certainly is not himself. Or rather, now he is. Many have said they knew you could do it, but only I.
Chronos has surrendered, but here you still are, giving his remnant legions their order.
That I decided long ago, when I gave myself to your Lord Uncle's chains. And I took some fly.
Saw that coming.
Coming through.
The messenger. Good. Feather.
There you are. Ah, there you are, my girl. As you have faithfully retraced your path, now I, in turn, may shift you to a...
Not quite. Shall this go much like at my father?
If all proceeds as planned, then yes. I shall create a shift as you depart.
Very well, then.
I shall not retaliate. You take care.
I'm back. Monsters. Higher up. That broodling again. Children can be such a nuisance, so they say. There. Prepare, fishy. It's a bite. Nasty storm gullet. No thanks. you, Homer.
Such wondrous spectacle.
There. Closer to the top.
How about a resupply? Now, wait. Is Typhon gone, or isn't he? Because there's been no sign of him, but now Gramps has these little time pockets, and once we go in, it's like
That's more or less a way to understand it, but how are you even here? I didn't realize Grandfather was sending others through. Do you even...
I run fast enough, I can get back.
Careful out there.
We meet again.
Now.
From here.
Hello, Lord Uncle.
Now get him this exactly as before.
Where do you think you're going? Lady Athena. Typhon, return to Shadow now! This is our time. See that, Typhon? To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. It worked. Dawn. I think I know everyone here. Grandfather with the king and queen.
Now do you see, my son? Although the Typhon with whom you already clashed is gone, there could have been certain circumstances under which he remained. One fewer now, of course.
And how many of these circumstances are there, would you say, Father? For we cannot expect Melinue to battle to our mountaintop for all eternity.
Speaking of which, welcome again, my dear. We were just having ourselves a bit of a chat with your grandfather. We've not decided what to do with him as yet, you see.
Oh, hello, granddaughter. I had assured the king and queen that you would be victorious again, for you have been victorious before. Thank you for validating my theories.
Oh, you're welcome. King Zeus, Queen Hera. I can attest these possibilities of Typhon do appear to exist, having just found one with Grandfather's assistance and eradicated it.
Typhon is closer to a shade of himself now. The possibility of his dominion over Olympus has grown faint, and fainter still with each of your successes. But how many are required, I unfortunately cannot calculate.
And why not? Perhaps if we persuaded you sufficiently, Titan, you'd be inclined to answer in a more straightforward way.
I have but recently learned of these possibilities myself. Time is flowing freely forth for the most part. My granddaughter merely can ensure that there are no obstructions of concern. At her convenience, of course.
And I would see to that, however long it takes. By your leave, of course, O King and Queen. I ask that you permit Grandfather to carry on. Thus far, he's been true to his word.
We do have something suitable for you in mind, Father, but due to matters of security, our palace henceforth is to be sealed off. Melinue, perhaps when your mother resumes her yearly travels here, you may come visit again.
We've been such awful hosts to you, my dear. We never intended for any of this to occur. But we have pledged you our support before, and you shall have it for as long as you require, even if we bicker over it now and again. Goodbye.
You have our blessings.
Granddaughter.
We did it, Grandmother. You fought so hard for me, for all of us. But it must be
I shall not dignify him with so much as a passing glance, Melinue. The Titan would have reached a different end were it for me to decide, but I'm grateful that...
From what I gathered, this may be farewell for a while, at least face to face. I'll still be seeing you most nights.
Of course. And there shall come a time again when your mother shall be visiting us half the year. Perhaps then you may come along. Once every few seasons at least. Oh, and here, to keep you warm.
Grandmother, is this for me? Thank you. So good to see you.
And you, of course.
We ought to be feasting in your name as far as I'm concerned, Sunshine. No sign of Dionysus still, and our new guest has drawn most of the attention. Soon we also won't be letting anybody in from the outside.
It's all right, cousin, as I'm not much for feasting anyhow. And we do need to find a place for this grandfather of ours. Do you know what Lord Uncle Zeus has in store for him?
Not entirely, but my impression is he's sending Chronos back into the underworld, to Lord Hades. Apparently they've reached some sort of bargain. So, you truly think our grandfather has changed?
I think he has a different outlook on things, yes. As for me, sounds like I may not be able to return anytime soon. This place truly is beyond compare, and with each visit...
Oh, come on, it's all of us who should be thanking you, and quite profusely, I should add. Anyhow, not like this is a permanent farewell. I'll keep in touch by boon, all right?
All right. It sounds like I may not be visiting again anytime soon, so thank you all. And please let the other... Return to Shadow now? One after another. Shall we go again, Phrynos? Perhaps we're dealing with infinite possibilities.
A step toward your goal. How fares your effort to cleanse all of the disorder Chronos wrought? I trust this new...
Oh, everybody's pitching in. Even Chronos, my grandfather. You heard what happened to him, right? His new self seems more tolerable than before.
Death to Chronos. To his old self. I don't know how you managed it, Princess. Perhaps not even my sisters could know such a thing, wherever they may be.
We ought to find where they've been exiled, and I don't think Chronos can simply tell us. What about you? Perhaps enough has changed that you can locate them somehow.
I often search the void where you and My first...
We'll keep searching. The fated list of minor prophecies.
Prophecy fulfilled.
The fates again. You're here, Lord Charon.
Ere you depart,
May my intent be true. Grandmother's recipe.
Good to see you, God. Everything proceeding as expected in the new phase of your task thus far?
It's an unusual assignment, ensuring time flows freely. If done correctly...
Well, that makes this sound more familiar than I thought. Life in all its uncertainties. And
I'll make the most of it. Thank you.
I see you all appear to be pursuing your responsibilities with diligence. Each child of mine.
whatever she says goes, Mother. We did what we could.
And Hypnos. He was here throughout this whole ordeal as well. Be certain to pay due respect to Hecate. You may remain here for the time, so long as more is to be done, and that you all continue to cooperate.
Of course, Mother. We cooperate here all the time.
Of that I am now certain. But I cannot remain to see it with my own eyes, for the realm has need of me below. Farewell.
Bye, Mother.
Lest you be tempted otherwise, do keep the details of what transpired at the House of Hades closely guarded, such as what you now recall. Rumors of your command over dreams and time may spread, but not the truth.
Because we achieved what should not have been possible. But all these memories I've gained, perhaps I can tell you more about them sometime at least, and others with whom I'm close.
Perhaps, eventually. Though for now, discretion's the priority by will of Night herself. You are...
That's certainly true. You're ready. Halfway to Night's gift. Persistence. The Arcana.
Huzzah for the savior of Olympus! Halfway to victory, young one. But to earn the gifts of the Veil, one must conquer the underworld and the surface realms upon a fearful night.
For the glory of the underworld and the everlasting rule of night, I would...
Come on, what kind of attitude is that? You did the surface already, now you just gotta do the underworld and the gifts are yours. First one of them, at least. Come on, do it.
Okay. The oath beckons. By will of night. Curse on all who oppose us.
Top that one off.
One, please. My choice is hereby made. My path is set. What else? Should be a nice quiet spot to catch a river denizen or two. Our cauldron. Fire and earth, between heaven and hell, make manifest my thoughts, complete my spell. So mote it be. Only the fearless are deserving of the gifts of night.
Shall be thus.
The arms of night were forged with you in mind.
Should be here soon enough. Closer to me. Ashes of the past. Bathe now in the light of the moon.
Now we're talking.
That's everything I need. If time flows freely forth, then I would see a prior point, a possibility. So mote it be. Through dreams and time, the past reveals itself. Our gift from Olympus looks good by Father's fountain. Father, grateful to have you back.
There are no second chances in this world. The Titan Chronos once intoned that there is no undoing past.
Possibilities that could have been. Drink of the earth. Your mother and the rest are safe, Lord Hypnos. They'll surely be expecting your return, and presumed you'd wake after all this, but you'll... broker. I'll take the special. Here are the bones. Become what I seek. It'll be worth the wait. Good evening, broker. The Arcana. I finally understand. So that's it.
Live in shadow.
All part of our new phase. Another possibility. Keenest blades of all.